Hey guys, welcome to Raj Makes Money. How are all my money makers doing today? Hope you guys had a great day in the market. Unfortunately for me, I've had a horrible 2 weeks in the market. I actually at one point today was up $450,000, but unfortunately at the end of the day, it all fell apart and I was wound up down again, $124,000. But that's okay. We always have Monday to look forward to, and hopefully Monday we can turn things around. I like what's going on. CCIV actually today stayed pretty strong with the market taking such a huge dump. This is the first week in a long time that the markets were all down across the board. The Dow down 300 points today, S&P down 32 points, the Nasdaq down 115 points. So just a down day across the board. So actually, compared to my previous days, held in there pretty well for a while today, and also last night after hours, AMC got going and stuff, but wound up coming down today. So I think we made the right move getting out of that. Hopefully, excuse me. IDX was flat today, down 2 cents. Didn't really do much. At one point, it was actually up for a while. Clover Health Systems, same thing. Actually, for Clover, this was probably one of its best days in a long time, only down 6 cents. It's holding in. Jaguar down 10 cents. This one looks like it's going back to that $1.20 where there's a lot of support for it, hopefully. But at least we've been hedging it, so I got to figure out what to do. It's a cheap position. Clover and IDX, I'll probably get rid of, free up $1 million in the next week or so. I don't know. Clover, maybe what I'll do is I'll write the $8 or $9 contracts just to kind of see if it pops. We get a little money back. I think it has a lot of support at that level that it's out. But CCIV is the big one. I'm loading up, as you guys can see, going all the way out to September 17th. So that's 8 weeks out, 2 months out. And we're going to hedge this puppy every week. And I think, if we can catch 75 cents a buck a week on a hedge, or this thing runs, because even today, when this thing, like I said, I was up at one point $450,000. When CCIV got up to 23.70, these went up to $3.50. So I mean, if you have 8,000 of them, which is 800,000 shares, and it runs 50 cents. It's $400,000, so 60 cents up. It was a $560,000 movement from where it is right now, market wise. So I mean, I think this position could make me a few $1 million over the next couple of weeks. But like I said, based on the whole market sell-off and the meme sell-offs and a lot of this other stuff, I thought it kind of held in there strong. And of course, this week on Thursday is the big vote for CCIV. So hopefully it stays strong, but earlier it opened up today. It was pretty much flat, came all the way down, and like I said, it really came on strong, and then kind of just puttered off into the end of the day. It was kind of maintaining right up there, and I think just such a weak market going into the weekend, and all these meme players, they don't seem to have those diamond hands. They seem to run for the hills when everything starts to get a little scary for them and stuff. But some other stocks, even like Apple today, was down, and pretty much everything was down. Also a lot of fears now with this Delta variant of COVID. People, LA now is requiring masks on people. A lot of other places, either require them or don't. Of course they keep saying, if you have the vaccination, you don't need a mask, but I mean, it's pretty amazing if only 50% of the population is fully vaccinated and 60 or 70% has had it. It seems like everywhere I've been the last couple of weeks, 100% of the people must have it, because I haven't seen one single mask. So this is definitely something to worry about. But cruise ships and a lot of those started coming down again today, because obviously they're trying to get going again, and the first thing that's going to get shut down or have problems if we have masks or we have closures or issues again is obviously the cruises and travel. So hopefully people will who aren't vaccinated, will hopefully get more people vaccinated. But they definitely said, like with kids, and school's only a month away, so it should be interesting, and people need to get out there and stuff. But definitely Apple was down. Like I said, AMC, that was up really strong today. Got up to 38.55. I was kicking myself saying, why did I sell it? Why did I sell it? But now it's looking like I made the right decision, because we sold it at 35. So it's back down again. But they were, on the boards, they were saying $50 this week, and just never got it. Never got there. So, but yeah, cryptocurrency also. I wouldn't be surprised to see Bitcoin break the $30,000 this weekend and get down to 29,000. I think it's going to be very interesting. These diamond hand apes, they seem to have paper hands now. So we'll have to see where they go and stuff. But let's take some of your guys' questions today. My Dogecoin is dying. Yeah, it's like down to 17 cents. I said it all along. I think Elon Musk really screwed everyone over with all this crypto stuff when he started, not taking Bitcoin, taking it, and talking about these stocks and stuff. Tesla today down a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised to see this one come down some more, but definitely a lot of stuff there. Fusion says, I know you're a bull on CCIB, but I think one has to be careful to justify the price based on fundamentals. I can see it going back to the teens again. I think you have a lot of momentum in the whole, the whole merger and stuff. The other thing is, the pipe's at 15 like we know and stuff. But, those people can't sell for, the pipe people I think can't sell for 90 days or 120 days. And the CCIV people can't sell for 18 months. So hopefully that will keep it, strong. But yeah, anything's possible in this market. But it's made some runs, and it's staying pretty strong in this, $23, $24, $25. It stayed above 25 for a couple of days there. Got all the way up to 29, last week or 2 weeks ago. And it's holding its own. And like I said, that's why I'm going out to September. I think you got to get a little news, get some car production coming. Hopefully by September they actually can deliver a car to somebody. So it'll definitely be interesting. But that's why I also do the hedging. If I didn't hedge CCIV these last 2 weeks, I had collected over $1 million in hedges. So sometimes the hedges can work against you, but sometimes they can also work in your favor by a lot and stuff. So. But yeah, I think, like I said, I think crypto is going to break 30,000 this weekend or in the next week or two for sure, and really pull back. I think Dogecoin will be back to 5 to 8 cents here pretty quick. So it'll definitely be unless somebody comes up with something to run it. But I think people understand that it's just a myth. So Deluxe $2 super chat. LCLP huge run last 2 days entering a crypto. Yeah, it's done that. God. That stock the other day had that 2,000% run up, live clips and stuff. Today it was back up 70%. But it's been all over the map. It got as high as 0.46 of a tenth to 2 tenths. But yeah, we look at the 5-day chart. But yeah, whatever. That spiked the other day when it just from a tenth of a penny all the way up to almost 5 cents. That was just a huge movement. 2,000 plus return. If somebody caught that one, if you had $10,000 on that one and you caught a 2,000% return, you did very well. You're probably going to take a week off and have a nice little vacation. So, I would. Richard says, #Raja makes money. How did you learn about the stocks? So I've just started trading, 30 years ago when I was younger and got into it, and just kind of study it, watch it. I used to be more of a fundamental player, but the last couple of months with all the meme stocks and everything else, I'm kind of just, I'm just it's kind of like a giant gamble, having a little fun and stuff. Obviously I don't want to go down in value, and I like it up, but I think this CCIV, it paid off last time for us when we came back a couple of $1 million, and I think it'll do it again, and I think it'll be even stronger this time. I like what we have and what we've done. It's a reverse play of what we did last time, where we were just riding out the puts, which is a safer play than buying calls or puts, because if you buy something, at some point they expire and they can expire worthless. That's why you need to hedge them and cover some of your costs. The other play we were doing is kind of like a progressive jackpot that you just keep riding it out week after week after week after week, and as long as it stays in that range, you can make decent money week after week after week. So, Barbara, happy 50th birthday. Welcome to the 50 Club. Thank you so much, Barbara. The Real High Roller, Raja, if I was you, I would sit back this weekend and have a whole bottle of Hennessy, come back Monday strong. So I think I almost had a whole bottle of Hennessy last night. They love that Hennessy. And that's another one, guys. Hennessy is sold out everywhere. It's getting very, very hard to get a hold of Hennessy. If you guys ever go to your local liquor stores, I bet they're out of Hennessy. Pacifico beer, Jack Daniels was out. I think that's finally back in stock. But liquor has been really hard. We were out of 1942 tequilas, 70th tequila. But yeah, it's between production and transportation, demand, and everything. A lot of these liquors are selling out everywhere and stuff. So definitely tough. Richard says, hashtag Garage makes money. Thanks. Follow you on here on the Big Jackpot. Thank you so much. Steve says, do you think the stock market rally will continue, or do you think it'll go down or trade sideways into the near future? My guess would be it's probably going to trade sideways into the future. And the reason I think that is because we're going to have great earnings. Like, you can't dump the amount of stimulus that we have in the economy, and especially $2 trillion in the last 4 months into the economy, and not, Apple's going to have a blowout earnings system, or earnings, Louis Vuittons and retailers, they're all going to have blowout earnings because I know because their products are sold out everywhere you go. They're going to have big earnings. The problem is you don't have any more stimulus right now coming out going forward. I know they're doing the earned income credit for parents and stuff. So instead of waiting for your taxes to get your $3,600, you can now get $250 a month or $260 a month or something like that. So you can get but that's going to hurt because a lot of people would get those credits in March or April, and you had a big surplus of money coming into the economy then. Where now if it comes out over time, it'll be a lot different. Also, you have that moratorium that was extended. That's at some point here is going to come due with 6-7 million people being evicted. The eviction moratorium. So something's going to happen there and cause chaos in these markets. But it'll definitely be interesting. And obviously the biggest thing is this new, if we go back on lockdowns or restrictions. Obviously, it's summertime, which is supposed to be better. And, obviously, if they start restrictions, well, first it'll be wear masks everywhere again. Then it'll be wear masks everywhere again, and, 75% capacity, 50% capacity, 25% capacity, to go only, 10 o'clock curfew. So you'll definitely have, some role, but I think the good news is while cases are going up, hospitalizations and deaths, they've obviously gone up a little bit, but we're not seeing what we saw before. And the people who are vaccinated, at least if you do catch something or you get sick, you're not going to you're more than likely you're not going to die any longer. With the vaccinations are helping, but you can still catch it, obviously. So. JT Moore says, I have just purchased 10 million shares of DRNK. They have a no hangover drink about to launch any day now. They are also about to go live with a new website with other marketable products. It's a 0.0018, might be worth throwing 10K at. PT seems to be around 0.03 short term. It's a gamble with better upside than downside risk. Love your show. Thank you for doing these videos. Very welcome. And definitely take a look at that one. One thing with some of these drinks or novelty drinks, one is the drink market's very, very saturated. And it's very hard to get into the drink market without knowing anything about this company or marketing or, what they do or, how they've survived or how they've gotten anywhere. And obviously, they're, very, pretty much worth nothing, as a stock price. You just have to be, it'll be interesting, how are they going to get all these products into the hands of people, to buy them and stuff. And, you just have to have a massive distribution and demand to really get these things going. So, like I said, like you said, it's a gamble, for, a few bucks here and there. Some of these have hit big. You just never know. But I do know that the drink, I've had a lot of friends that have tried to come out with products and drinks and stuff, and the distribution to get it going is super, super hard. But hopefully that one hits for you. Gregory, got to cry tough. We will get this and all make a ton of money. Stocks are low, buy them up. So yeah, no, I'm not worried. Like I said, I don't think there's any need for panic. I don't think the world's crashing yet or selling off. I think we'll all be okay. So I think it should bounce back and stuff. So. Amy says, what is your next go-to stock? I've been watching Apple. I may get back into Apple again. It's pulled back. I said it would hit 50 and pull back, and it did exactly that. It hit $150 high and immediately has, now pulled back, 3-4%. They're going to have a solid earning. The question is how much higher does it go? Same with like Amazon. Obviously they're going to blow out earnings. How much higher does it go? It's, come off of its highs, but it's also, look how much it's ran. So it's, something that runs 300-400 points and then comes back, 200 points, you're always going to have, profit taking and different stuff. The ones you want to watch too are like the, people start believing that the economy is going to lock down again. You want to start watching all the reopening trades or the stuff that did well with the economy locked down, which is like Zoom video. That's why probably it was up today, and this one could start rallying again. Because if everything is going to get locked down again, these are the ones that people are going to go to. Airlines and, travel is going to come down and stuff, because people are going to get scared, and not, be taking trips and doing all that stuff. So those are the ones that are going to get hit the hardest, the fastest. So, but everything moves, it's just so interesting how big of a fluctuation and everything, and, how big it goes and stuff. So. Karen, hi Raja, good luck in the market. Hope you make lots of money. Enjoy your videos. Thank you for sharing from Australia. Thank you for watching today, Karen, and hope everything in Australia is going good. I think you guys may have even had like another lockdown or some issues over there from COVID, because you guys have, Australia's done a really good job, I know, of keeping everything pretty good and stuff. So, Mikey the Fish, are you concerned about a sell on the news event with CCIB merger date approaching, worried like a Dogecoin, Elon, SNL expectations? So one is not even the merger yet, it's the vote. I'm more concerned if the vote doesn't go through. But I think this is all good news. I think once the name changes, and we haven't seen a rally for the name change yet. So, I mean, and you gotta remember, a lot of people on this stock in the 40s and $55, $60. Some have averaged down, some haven't. We've seen it run a couple of times, it bounces off of here, but this is one when it moves, and I mean, it can move 4 or 5 points in 2-3 days or a day. So it definitely has the possibility to do well, and it's trying to hold its own. It just hasn't successfully been able to hold its own. It's like same with today. It started out way down, came all the way back. You look at the 1 day chart, and I was like, oh, finally, this could be going, and then came back down again and stuff. So, but yeah, like I said, if you look at the 1 month, like the 6 month. I mean, obviously this is when all that stuff is big. But if you look at this chart, it's building. It's not looking like this. It's looking, it's coming upwards. So I definitely like that and how it looks and stuff. The one and only Crazy Carl made money on ALF, and this is another one. This one's been all over the place in the last month, like a roller coaster. But congratulations, Crazy Carl. Hope you made lots of money on it. Steven, the Blackstone Group might be a good buy. I hear their earnings will be great due to their recent flat earnings at the Cosmo. So, yeah, Blackstone's done well, and Bellagio and their properties and stuff, but it'll be interesting how the casino stocks do. I haven't checked on Monarch in a while. This one, off of its highs and stuff, I think they're going to have terrific earnings. But I also think casinos and some of the stuff is slowing down. While it's still busy, as that money is coming out of the market, the stimulus is drying up. That's going to be less people gambling and stuff. So also this one, AppLovin, this is another one. It had the IPO, when came all the way down, then went all the way up to $90. I like this one a lot. I think they're going to have terrific earnings, and I think this could be a good one to also keep an eye on that I've been watching and stuff. Jay says, what is your opinion on Oxy Petroleum? I do not know anything about Oxy Petroleum, so I honestly couldn't give you a good opinion on it. But I do know that I have 8,000 contracts of the September 17th, $25 strike price. So this is going to be our big haul. We're going to, like I said, we'll hedge it every week. Hopefully it does well before we hedge it for next week. We'll clear all this out of here and clean up the account and stuff. We've got, these are pretty much worthless. I'll probably dump these on Monday, at 20 cents. I dumped some of them today. Big shout out to all our Patreon members and YouTube sponsors watching. Of course, my Patreon members, you get all my trades in real time that I've been doing every day that I trade. So hopefully some have done well for you. Obviously, like I said, I'm building a base here. This is going to be big. If this thing goes 3 or 4 points, this is a $3-4 million play. So I like it, and I think it's going to be good. Mikey the Fish, thanks. As always, Raja, have a fantastic, relaxing weekend. Should be a fun weekend. I got my big birthday bash tomorrow night, and of course, Sunday, I officially will turn 50 years old. And you guys won't believe this, I have a special guest in the studio today. Okay, well, can you guys guess who is in the studio today? Any guesses? Who do you guys think is in the studio today? I surprised you guys with Jolene a couple of weeks ago. Who do you think we could have in the studio today? The chicken's in the studio, but we can't show him today because it wasn't a winning day. So no chicken dinners today. But who do you guys think is in the studio today? I'll give you guys 1 minute to guess. who's here? What celebrity that you've seen on my podcast is in the studio today? Well, Penny D got it right away. I said Jackie. Yeah, look at Rem Slots, Richard, Jackie. You got it. You guys are spot on. Look, guys. Jackie's here in the studio today.
Guys.
I can't see you. Yeah, this side I can see you. So, Steven said Pickle Rick. Nope, no pickle here, Elon Musk. Yeah, all right. A couple of you guys got it right. T-Win. So they all. I know the question they all want to know is, what is your favorite stock in the whole wide world?
Mine?
It's okay. She doesn't know anything about stock. So we can't ask her any stock questions.
No.
So, but hey guys, I hope you guys all have a great weekend. Let's hopefully turn this around for next week. And best of luck in the markets. You guys are the money makers. I'm just the Raja, and thanks for watching. I'll see everybody Monday, same time, same place. See you guys then. Enjoy your weekend.